Welcome back, everybody, for the grand finale of Halfdan the Black. So, it's time for the Shieldwall, because remember, homie got kidnapped by Gandalfssons.
With Halfdan seemingly abandoned by fortune, the Jarls who had once sworn loyalty to him began to turn away. Some hesitated, torn by a lingering sense of honor and the weight of their oaths. Yet the lure of power proved stronger. Casting aside their scruples, they aligned themselves with Helsing, Hising, and Haki, who seized the opportunity to claim power for themselves. The three brothers, driven by their cunning, overthrew their father for good and set out to seize Halfdan's estates one by one. As for Eystein, he once again proved to be the coward Osa had suspected. Rather than stand and fight for his honor, he chose to bargain for his freedom, swearing loyalty to his captors. Once released, Eystein fled into the wilderness, abandoning all notions of valor and eager to escape the accusing stares of his kinsmen. The forest became his refuge, a place to hide from the shame of his choices, though the echoes of his past hunted him relentlessly like the mournful wails of a vengeful Draugr. Halfdan would never have considered such disgrace. As a Yngling, he would rather remain in chains than submit to Gandalfssons and endure such humiliation. Meanwhile, the weight of their plight bore heavily upon Osa's shoulders, for the fate of her home and the hope of reuniting with Halfdan rested solely in her hands. With the spirit of a shield maiden, she resolved to fight with all her strength, standing resolute against the dark tide that threatened to engulf her world.
Oh boy. The Shield Maiden of Rohan. That was the Viking horn. So you refuse to bend the knee, Halfdan. Don't you want to regain your freedom? Maybe. What kind of freedom would demand that I throw myself into the dust before the lowest scum? I am no mutt. I am a king. A king, mind you, from whom we are taking more of his land with every passing minute. Come to your senses and swear loyalty to us. Dang, these guys have a lot of attack. Never! You shall choke on your poisoned words. Looks like our guest needs a little more time to think about his hopeless situation. Lock him in the cell again. Oh, and have his food rations. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, this is a big map. In their arrogance, the sons of Gandalf actually believe it was wise to put a Yngling, a descendant of Odin himself, in chains. Provoking the Allfather's displeasure is already a foolish thing to do, but having aroused the wrath of a loving mother will bring about the downfall of the devious brothers. Oh hey, it's our village from the first scenario. Okay, I guess we have a little bit of time before the going gets going. Oh, we have Trim the Outlaw. Very good. Oh, we're like right up against the edge of the map, though. Okay, let's just group up all our soldiers. The enemy has seized much of our land. Even the villages around Asger are already occupied. We must reclaim them before launching a counterattack. Alright, so free Halfdan from captivity by damaging the tower in which he is held, and defeat all of Gandalf's sons. Recapture the villages surrounding Asger. To capture a village, you must damage its longhouse to 1000 HP or less. A conquered longhouse can then be used to hire warbands. You are limited to the castle age and initial population of 100. However, with each village you recapture and every main enemy you defeat, your population limit will increase, so you should not act too defensively, but take the initiative. Alright, we can build keeps. And train warbands. Okay. The struggle for Agdar is a field battle. Neither of your opponents are... Oh, okay, so no boats. If you run out of gold, search for relics. As long as your monastery remains intact, this will provide you with a secure source of income. You may also trade at allied markets. Since Halfdan has been captured, the Gandalfsson brothers were able to seize large parts of the country. Osa is left with only the town of Agdar, which he must defend with the help of Ulfr Spaka and her son Olaf. The Gandalfssons have encircled Agdar and will soon begin attacking the town itself. Helsing is in the west. He is holding Halfdan captive and will siege his hostage attackers with berserks, crossbowmen, and infantry units. He'll be a bit more defensive than his brothers. Helsing controls the northeast of the map with an army of Huskarls, Knight Swordsmen, and Battering Rams. He is the most aggressive opponent. Unlike his two brothers, Haki does not have a noteworthy economy, but only owns 3 fortresses that he recently captured. He will use his castles to train woad raiders and throwing axemen. Even the villages in the immediate vicinity of Agdar have been already seized by the Gandalfssons. The brothers use these settlements to hire additional soldiers. However, we may recapture the villages whose warriors will then help us. Alrighty. Olaf, and Olvar, and Osa's hanging around over there. Yeah, so... we can definitely do at least a little bit of fishing. Try and at least begin to get our eco humming. Alright, let's see how well defended these villages are. Occupied villages. How far can we go around that way? I mean, we have a pretty nice army already. Ulbut. Let's see how much population we get per village. Oh, of course I lost my scout. Not the monk! Is there serious? There's no room for a market? Okay, fine, right there. Alright, we got those guys. The stable down. Okay, so plus 10 pop limit. Also, I think it obviously makes the most sense to go after Helsing. 5 clubmen and 5 bowmen. Okay. Lots of deer there to take. And let's keep this going. Yeah, we'll obviously do lots of fishing. If nobody's training any warships, that means the fish is going to be very good. Okay, we still have a few minutes before they really start going after us, and that is apparently the limit of the water. Okay, I cannot build additional docks, so really, It's going to be fish booming pretty darn soon. But yeah, obviously try and get as many villages as we can in short order. And we still cannot build walls. Why does this... Yeah, why is that changing color? That's a little weird. Okay, maybe we don't have quite enough dudes yet. The dudometer is not quite up to scratch. Alright, we also could go for some stone. Let's do that. I cannot sit back while do nothing while my son languishes in captivity. Oh boy. Oh dang. I mean, she's not that good. But hey, you know what? It's all about that fighting spirit. Hey, there is a dock. The gods are angry about the troubles in the Northlands. That's why they've sent a terrible storm upon us, wrecking your fishing boats. Or maybe they just don't like fishermen. Either way, can they repair them? Oh no. Of your haughty son. What if it wasn't actually haughty, as in, like, you know, proud? But haughty as in a hottie? Halfdan the Sexy. That's his other name. Alright. Okay, we do have to be careful about that. And interesting that we're going to go, it seems, through this entire campaign without ever making it to Imperial Age. Play the entire thing in Castle Age. Okay, they're going to share some of their catch with us. We'll certainly take that. Oh, dang, that is a lot of dudes. Oh, when did we get a relic? Okay, yeah, there's Cyan's base, but like I said, I feel like we should go after our king first. Okay, yeah, another scout to see what's over there. Jeez. Okay, let's loop back around that way. Okay, there's a little more gold over there. Oh yeah, because we lost some pop space. Obviously, we need arson. Oh, Osa! And now we're gonna just try and snipe it. Just so we can immediately get that extra pop limit. Alright. Get a couple more of those. Get a House of Booklarnin. House of Booklarnin. Jerks. Go ahead, pick up chieftains. It's like chieftain still does chieftains stuff. Oh, we already have crossbowman research, sure. I'd be delighted to help liberate our Jarldom from the enemy. I still have enough iron to complete 3 orders. Just tell me what you want to forge for your... Oh, interesting. So we just get to pick 3. So, seems like infantry, defense, infantry, attack, and bracer would make the most sense by far. Okay, ballistics. Sure, why not grab that stuff too? Ugh. Alright, we got that village. Ah! Go get him, Osa. Olaf! Anyway, getting some Imperial Age blacksmith upgrades is going to be pretty darn good. Everyone's getting injured. Feels bad, man. Why are the towers so inaccurate? Oh, he's Goth. He has husbandry. Alright, thank you, friendly inhabitants, for, you know, being friendly. Being inhabitants, as you do. Okay, so we're still gathering gold over there safely. We obviously have too many vills on wood right now. Alright, so we still have the allied villages over there. Let's get this pop limit back up. Okay, yeah, Bracer's coming in too. Awesome. That's it. I've used up all the iron on hand. I hope my blades and armor pieces will be useful to your warriors. Yes, they will. Still, we need to make sure we're doing as much scouting as possible, obviously. Like, we naturally need to leverage any kind of advantage we can get. Okay, stop it, you. Okay, try and go after that. Because, yeah, I have the strong suspicion that we're not going to be able to take down any of the brothers without all the population we can. Like, you know, get all the villages first. I don't really get the whole warband thing. And I guess it's like if you're under attack, but I don't have the pop space. Unless I can get it without pop space. Well, I have pop space here anyway. Alright. Keep on pushing. For the proverbial cushion. Don't forget, keep exploring the map. How did you end up all the way over there? Jeez. Til Bardaga. Alright, so the plan here... Okay, so we take down these guys, and then we'll go right to Helsing. Not related to Van. Tarkans. Well, you guys know, I always say it's not about what you tar can't do, it's about what you tar can do. How do I get over there? Now that I think about it. The insidious invaders have blocked the bridge with rocks. We must clear the way. Oh, hey, a mule cart. Okay. So yeah, Hsing is definitely the strongest of our opponents. Oh, they have +4 defense for their infantry too. Okay, they just have some more random dudes running around. Okay, I guess we literally can't get to the village there. Because I'm not about to try and clear that whole fortress thingy. Oh, jeez. So yeah, let's get to this village here. Okay, obviously there's Cyan. Get to that, and then hopefully we'll get that last occupied village. I mean, once we get rid of the occupied villages anyway, they'll stop attacking us, I think. Orange will stop attacking us, at least. Alright. Let's get some forward buildings up over here. Is there only the one stone mine? I'm not too sure, honestly. Wait a minute, how'd you clowns get over there? Okay, let's start getting some of these towers down, I guess. Because we still need to get through that whole rock. Need to rock on. Get our 1,000 stone cheap. Or isn't it a 10,000 stone now? I feel like, yeah, I think they upped it because 1,000 stone doesn't really mean much for like Robin Hood and all that stuff. It's frozen at a certain bend. We must expect Helsing will use this. Oh. Oh, I'm not gonna miss this one. Frickin' Celt Siege. Alright, well... I mean... Screw it. We're going in. Dodge! Oh, geez, that is a loud horn. Alright. Okay. Purple seems to mostly have Castle Age upgrades, I suppose. King Eystein has arrived to the south of Agder, to the last of his loyal followers. I wonder if he's seeking more trouble or has something else in mind. Alright. Jeez. I'm just trying to figure out everything that's going on. Alright, let's get to this thingy over here. No, this cannot be. The enemy has almost reached Halfdan. Well, what were you expecting? Quarterdan? I know, I've already made that joke before, but I still find it funny. That's the most important thing. Oh, jeez. Freaking hissing. Anyway, we still should crush this fight. Alright, where is Olaf or Olvar? I think this is Olaf? Yeah, this is Olaf. I'll take some Elite Berserks and Siege Rams if that's what you're offering. Okay, get that. I mean, I really don't need as much population, in villagers, that is. Come on, dude. Finally! Alright, I guess I'll take their production rate decreasing there. Can I build my market in a better spot? Okay, the boulders were there were removed. Okay, you finished take... Oh. Halfdan, get back in there. As a supplicant... 250 to deny his request? Why would I want to deny it? I want his units, man! Support you to the best of my ability. Alright, well, there's a good little redemption arc. Ah, there's green. Okay, so let's try these warbandy things. Because I'm not sold. Generous act for giving Einstein is welcoming into our army spread, and former renegades and waverers are now joining us in droves. Okay, well, that's good, right? Okay, well, looks like we're kind of losing that area. Okay, these clowns are back. Okay, is there like anything over here? Doesn't really look like it. Okay, those guys have Huskarls, right? We don't want to just be making archers against that. Okay, go after that thing. Okay. I mean, that's just like a lot of dudes. Okay, looks like purple has some more stuff over there. Okay, we just need to get everyone up over here. Our units are all way too spread out. I can't even replace that town center. Yeah, there's too much fighting happening in too many places. Okay. Be really nice if I could better fortify certain areas, but, well, we don't always get what we want, do we? And with our population back up, we'll then be able to, go after, purple. Well, I guess purple first, right? Because we've already kind of, sort of, oh, actually he has a lot of stuff. Let's start rebuilding these towers. Alright, and we'll go to this one. Still, we should... Okay, I don't think there's anything over there. Right. Alright, now let's go after purple here. Okay, enemy production rate's back to normal, but I guess that helped us recover ourselves a little bit. Anyway. Get Captram. Alright. So we still have our full pop limit. Keep that party rolling. Still not entirely sure what the allied villages are doing for us, but hey. You know. They're not attacking us. That's the one thing we're sure they're not doing, so I can't be too picky, I suppose. Oh yeah, they did say we could trade with our allies, as obviously our gold income isn't really looking that great at this point. Wait a minute. What are you doing over here? Alright, we got the castle. Obviously, that's the big scary, especially since we have a bunch of infantry, which is going to be good at knocking down buildings anyway. And didn't they say we'd get more pop with each enemy we destroyed in the first place? Okay, I think they're deleting stuff. There we go. Halfdan has escaped my camp and ravaged us. It'll take me years to recover from this disgrace. Western estates liberated. Okay. I never did find any more relics, unfortunately. Just keep this area locked down. By the way, I really, I'll talk a bit more at the end, but I've really enjoyed this campaign, in case you couldn't tell. And I would love this difficulty. Like, if this level of difficulty, it still should be manageable on hard for, you know, a moderately experienced player. I'd love it if the official campaigns were this difficult on hard specifically. So I feel like most of them are way too easy, even on hard. Like I say, not everybody is entitled to beat the game on hard difficulty. I mean, it shouldn't be completely unfair and, like, no one is able to do it, but, like, if less than 10% of players can complete the game on hard, like, that's fine by me. As long as, you know, you're able to enjoy it on regular difficulty and moderate and whatnot. Right? I mean, that's why you have different difficulty settings in the first place. Alright. Oh geez, that whole area got wrecked. Alright. Oh, did we actually just lose too many houses? I think we did. Freaking 11 attack Woad Raiders, man. Anyway, obviously Hissing is the next most annoying, so we're gonna go after him next. Stop! Alright. This campaign did a really good job of just balancing the amount of units the enemy throws at you, the amount of resources you have access to, the amount of pop you have access to. It all feels like it's just enough, right? Which is exactly what it should be. So, I mean, Bassi did a really great job here, in my opinion. You have to scout. You have to think. You have to use your proper army compositions. All right. Now we're crushing. Alright, so I assume like they have another castle. Also, including all the different sorts of units, like the sergeants for us to use, the Tarkins, all the Woad Raiders, the Huskarls, mixing it up between Vikings, Celts, and Goths, helps make sure that, you know, it doesn't feel like you're playing Pachacudi. Doing the same thing over and over and over again. But to be fair, I mean, it's really hard to make an Inca campaign. I don't play Bassi too much for that. Don't have a whole lot to work with. Well, hello, little dog. I had a corgi enter my room. And now the corgi is on my bed. And now Cyan looks like he's resigning. Alright. Now it's just green. My warband's crushed. My village is devastated. I have no choice but to retreat in disgrace. Oh my goodness, I finally found a relic and it's on the other frickin' side of the map. Eastern Estates liberated. Yeah, I feel like, you know, in this scenario, all of the enemies have their sort of own personality. Like, Helsing has the most tech. He's the most sort of defensive. But obviously you want to go and liberate your guy, Halfdan. Oh geez, that's a lot of taxmen. And then you have Cyan, who's like just swarming you with units. Then you have Green, who doesn't have as much, but is still in a tough to reach position and isn't easy to take down. I don't know where we would trade. I guess we trade here. But I don't think we'll need to do that. I don't think, anyway. Oh, that's a lot of scorpions! I think we live in a world where scorpions are very scary and tough to deal with. I mean, to be fair, Celt scorpions have always been good, but, you know, basically all scorpions are scary now. Oh, it looks like Green has another relic over here. So if you did go for, like, Green first, you'd at least be getting a little bit of a reward on top of the population stuff. You'd be getting relics. It's a nice little design aspect there as well. And I know, again, it's easy for me to say all this, like, campaign critique stuff when I have, like, no idea of how to make a good campaign. I mean, like, I've never done it myself, but I don't know anything about AI scripting or stuff like that. I only have a basic understanding of triggers, but at least, again, I've played them a lot, and I think, you know, I have a good understanding of them. But I really do think that all of the campaign designers that work for Forgotten Empires have gotten so much better over time. Like, they've all improved so much. Oh, I guess I only needed to destroy 2 of them. Alright, I think we got it. The battle is lost, and so is this campaign. No, we won the campaign. Pull back! Pull back! Yeah, this was just great. The entire country is buried beneath the rotting corpses of the fallen, yet my son is free, the Yingling lineage. Or as is the Yingling lineage. Oh, finally, I got the relic. The dream of uniting the northern clans, however, has gone up in smoke and flames. It was not to be. I suppose that was Harold Finehair's job. Alright. Let's pump this up.
Led by Osa's defiant will, a growing band of brave farmers and former allies from distant fjords came together, bearing torches and pitchforks alongside clubs and daggers. Through a storm of blood and fury, Halfdan was freed, his chains shattered by the very people he had long vowed to protect. Though Helsing, Hising, and Haki fought with the ferocity of cornered wolves, Halfdan's forces overwhelmed them, driving them back until only Haki remained. He managed to escape into the wilderness, but his power lay in ruins. Haunted by the collapse of his family's ambitions, Haki was destined to live in obscurity for the remainder of his days. With the final victory, Halfdan reclaimed his lands, though the triumph was bittersweet. The toll on his mother, now weary from months of battle, was evident. She had led her son to freedom, but she had also sacrificed much of her strength. 2 winters later, Osa died quietly, leaving Halfdan behind. Her absence left a void, a silence in his heart, as profound as the stillness of an empty fjord when the sea recedes at low tide. Moved by both love and grief, Halfdan devoted himself to building a grand burial mound, unlike anything the Northlands had ever seen. Set upon a high bluff overlooking the coast, Osa's grave mound stood as a monument to her strength and courage, a tribute not just to his mother, but to the spirit of the Inglings. As the Skalds would say, a mighty soul deserves a mighty resting place. Though Halfdan had once dreamed of forging a unified Norway, he came to realize that perhaps this ambition had been Osa's vision all along, a dream she had kept close to her heart, even as she urged him onward. Yet Osa's dream did not die with her. For Halfdan has a son, Harald, who is said to possess his father's strength and his grandmother's ambition. His thick, curling locks earned him the name Fairhair, and as he grew, so too did the whispers of his own aspirations. Some say Harald looks upon the fjords not just as borders, but as stepping stones to a kingdom that might encompass all of Norway one day. The mead is running low, and the candle that has illuminated our table is nearly burnt down to the wick, my friend, and so our tale draws to a close, too. Surely there are many more stories of Halfdan and his kin worth telling, but as for me, I must take my leave as I have a journey of my own to make. A woman named Gyda has placed a challenge before me, and I assure you it is not one I intend to delay.
Oh! Isn't that Harold Fairhair? I think it is. Oh, that was a lot of fun. I think we did everything. Yeah, looks like it. Oh, no, there was one more relic over here that I missed, but, other than that, I think we did everything. Yeah, just a really, really fun campaign. Oh, nope, I missed this. Norse warrior and a donkey. Alright, someone will have to tell me what this one was. Definitely, it was hard to get to, right? Darn it. Oh well, we tried. We gave it the good old college try. Alrighty guys, that was Halfdan the Black and of course Shieldwall, our finale. Hope you all enjoyed. I sure know I did, and I'm not entirely sure what I'll be doing next, but of course, I'll see you guys all next time.